we have 170 divided by 4. Now counting up in steps of 4 until we reached 170 would take us a very long time. So instead, let's count up in steps of 10 times 4, so in steps of 40. So 10 fours takes us to 40, another 10 fours gives us 80, then 120, then 160. Now adding another 10 fours would take us to 200, and that would be too many. So let's stop at 160, and now, rather than counting up in steps of 10 times 4, we can count up in steps of 4. So 1 4 takes us to 164, and another 4 takes us to 168. But one more 4 would take us to 172, and that would be too many. So we need 2 more to get to 170, and these are our 2 remainder. So we counted 10 steps of 4 4 times, so we counted 40 steps of 4, and then we counted 2 steps of 4, and then we counted on another 2, not another 2 steps of 4, but just another 2, to give us a remainder of 2. So 170 divided by 4 equals 42 remainder 2. Now we have 190 divided by 3. So rather than counting on in steps of 3 all the way to 190, what can we do? We can count in steps of 10 times 3, or steps of 30. So we have 30, 60, 90, 120, 150, 180, and now another 10 threes, or another 30, would take us to 210, and that would be too many. So let's stop at 180. So what can we do now to reach 190? Well, we can count on in steps of 1 times 3, so in steps of 3, and that gives us 183, 186, 189. But another 3 would take us to 192, and that would be too many. So we need 1 more to get to 190, and that is our 1 remainder, because it isn't 1 step of 3, it's just 1. So to get to 190, we counted on in steps of 10 times 3, 6 times, so 60 times 3 got us to 180, and then we counted on another 3 steps of 3 to get us to 189, and then we still needed 1 more, which is our 1 remainder. So altogether, we counted on 63 steps of 3, then counted on 1 more. So 190 divided by 3 equals 63 remainder 1. Now pause the video and see if you can work out 274 divided by 5. So rather than counting in steps of 5, all the way up to 274, let's count in steps of 10 times 5. So in steps of 50, we have 50, 100, 150, 200, 250, and we want to stop there. Why don't we want to continue counting in 50s? Well, another 50 would take us to 300, and that would be too many. So instead, let's now count on in steps of 1 times 5. So in steps of 5, we have 255, 260, 265, 270. Now the next step of 5 would take us to 275, but that would be too many. So we can't count any more steps of 5, but we need to count 4 more. So that 4 is our remainder. So we counted in steps of 10 times 5, 5 times. So 50 times 5 got us to 250. And then we counted on another 4 steps of 5 to get us to 270. But then we needed another 4 for us to reach 274. Not another 4 steps of 5, but just another 4. So that 4 is our remainder. So altogether, we counted on 54 steps of 5, and then counted on another 4. So 274 divided by 5 equals 54 remainder 4.